enjoying your winters? Well, I'm not, because I'm not a winter guy because it's really freezing cold outside. But what about Olaf? Oh, he's enjoying and swinging and the snow is falling and it's a cold scene. Hey wait, I have an idea. Let's create this scene in Blender. So we are gonna cover up 7 topics to create this scene. Number 1, modeling the ground. Number 2, collecting models. Number 3, placing them. Number 4, camera setting. Number 5, animating them. Number 6, lighting. And number 7, render settings. So these are the topics and we'll create this awesome scene in Blender. So without wasting any time, let's get started. But wait. Did you guys subscribe my channel? If not, please hit that subscribe button. So yeah, now let's get started.
I'm gonna add a circle, then I'm gonna go to edit mode and I'm gonna press F to fill this. Then I'm gonna add a modifier which would be our subdivision surface modifier, and then I'm gonna add a displacement modifier. I'm gonna click on new, I'm gonna choose these options, and now I'm gonna set the type to clouds. Then I'm gonna change the size. I'm gonna right click, shade smooth. Then I'm gonna move the subdivision surface modifier below the displacement modifier and then change the levels to 2. Then I'm gonna change the strength to 0.2. Now I'm gonna insert this. Yeah. Now I'm gonna add a solidify modifier and then I'm gonna add a bevel modifier. And then these 2 modifiers will be above this subdivision surface modifier. Now I'm gonna click on this plane, I'm gonna press Ctrl A and I'm gonna apply the scalings. Then I'm gonna set the solidify modifier's thickness to 0.15. I'm gonna change the bevel amount to 0.12 and then I'm gonna change the segments to 3 and then change the values to 0.05. Nice. Now I'm gonna create the base, but first I'm gonna change the solidify modifier's thickness to 0.08 and then I'm gonna change the amount of the bevel modifier to 0.03. Now save your project and now I'm gonna press Shift A and I'm gonna add a UV sphere. Then I'm gonna go to edit mode and then I'm gonna turn on the X-ray mode and then I'm gonna select the half sphere and then I'm gonna press X and then delete vertices. Then I'm gonna go to object mode, right click, shade smooth and then scale this down like this. Now I'm gonna just scale this even more. So now you can see it's looking really weird because it is intersecting. So I'm gonna move it in the z-axis and then I'm gonna select this and then I'm gonna scale this. Now I'm gonna select the sphere and I'm gonna add a subdivision surface modifier. Now as you can see, this is already looking nice. Now I'm gonna turn on the cavity because you can see the edge is much more better. So now I'm gonna collect the models. I have collected my models from Blender Kit add-on, and if you don't have this add-on, you can just go to Google and you can search for this website, Sketchfab. Now you can type any object you want and you will see unlimited of that object. You can download your favorite one. But in this case I have my add-on installed, so I'm gonna just import the models from here. But let's suppose you have downloaded your models from that website. Now extract them. Now how to import them? Just go to File, Import, FBX or any format you have downloaded. Then select that folder and now you can see my Olaf is over here. So I'm gonna move it in the z-axis and I'm gonna scale this down for now. I'm gonna do the Olaf's animation later. So now if you have Blender Kit, just search for trees, Now you can just drag and drop any model you want. Like I want this tree, I will drag and drop this tree over here. Now you can see it is loading, and when it's loaded, our object is imported. So that's how you can install or upload your models from Blender Kit. But if you have downloaded any object from the website, you can import it as the way I have shown you. So I have downloaded these objects. So now let's get to step 3, which is placing them. So I'm gonna scale these down and then move them on the platform or the ground we have created, and then move this down. Just move them roughly and then scale them roughly. We're gonna set the scalings and the locations later, but for now let's just move these randomly. So now I'm gonna move this one over here, and then I'm gonna scale this house down and I'm gonna move it over here. Then I'm gonna select this bench and then I'm gonna rotate this, and then I'm gonna move this on the platform and scale this down like this. Now as you can see, they're off the platform and they're flying here and there. So let's just put them directly on the platform. So now I'm gonna select this and then I'm gonna move this on the z-axis. So I'm gonna select the sphere, and now I'm gonna press A to select everything, and then I'm gonna just parent everything to this sphere. Now press Ctrl P and then click on this. Now if I move this, now you can see everything is moving. Now step 5, camera settings. So press Shift A, and now I'm gonna add a camera. I want my camera to look from over here. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna type Ctrl Alt Numpad 0, and now you can see our camera is automatically pointing to that view. Now I'm gonna go to camera settings. Now I'm gonna change the type to orthographic. So I'm gonna change the orthographic to 3. Move the camera up. Then I'm gonna click on depth of field. I'm gonna change the focus distance to 5, and I'm gonna focus on object, which would be our Olaf. So now the scene is ready. The camera setting is nice. The scene is looking nice. So it's time for animation. So first I'm gonna animate the platform. So I have parented everything to this sphere. By clicking on the sphere, I'm gonna press A, and then I'm gonna press Ctrl B, keep transform. Now you can see everything else is also moving, but as you can see, my camera is also moving, which I don't want. So just click on the camera. I'm gonna press F3. I'm gonna search for clear parent, and then I'm gonna click on it. Now you can see the camera's parent is clear. Now I'm gonna go to frame 1. I'm gonna click on I, rotation. Then I'm gonna go to frame 300, and then I'm gonna rotate it like this, and then I'm gonna select every keyframe. I'm gonna press T and then linear. Now you can see our animation is slow but looking nice. Now it's time for our snow. So I'm not gonna go in so much detail, but I'm gonna tell you briefly. So firstly, I have added a sphere, then I have added a displacement modifier. I have clicked on new. I have selected clouds. I have changed the value of the size to 2, and then I have added a subdivision surface modifier. Now our snow is ready. Now I'm gonna add a plane. I'm gonna move this up. I'm gonna add a particle system. emitter, then I'm gonna go to render, and then I'm gonna change the halo to object, and then that object would be our snow. Then I'm gonna change the scale to 0.1, change the random scale to 0.3 or something, go to physics, change the mass, just turn on the values of the Brownian and the damping, so damp, change the lifetime to 70 or 80 something. Now change the end to 300. Now if I play my animation, as you can see we have our snow. Change the size of it. Now we have our snow. So the damp over here is setting the floatness of our snow, and the Brownian is making the snow vibrate or moving here and there in the air. Now if I play the animation, now you can see our snow is floating and moving. It's not moving in a straight line, it's moving like over here and there. So that's what the Brownian is doing. Just select this, move this aside. Now we have a nice animation. Select the camera, change the orthographic view to 3.2. Alright, now let's animate the Olaf. So firstly select the Olaf, go to file, export FBX, and then export your Olaf. Then open Google and open a website called Mixamo, because we're gonna choose our animation from it. Go to upload characters and then upload your character over here. I have exported my character over here, so I'm gonna just drag and drop it like this. Once it's loaded, now you can see I have this option, just click on next. Now I have to select the parts of our character. So our chin is over here, our wrist is over here, our elbows are over here, then knees, and then this part also. Then click on next. Now it will take a few minutes. Now if you have selected the right parts, your animation will be right. Click on next, click on next again, and then your character has been uploaded. Congrats. Now I want to change the animation of it, so click on animations and type joy, because I want a joy animation. Enter it and you will see a lot of results, but I guess this animation works for me for this scene. But as you can see, this arm is intersecting, so go over here to character arm spacing and then change the value to 70 or something. Now you can see this arm is not intersecting. Now download this, download. Now it's gonna take a while, but then you can select the folder you want, then save this and then cross this. Now I'm gonna go to file, import, click on FBX and then select that animation. Now you can see I have my Olaf animation. I am gonna scale this, move this down, move this in the y-axis, scale this down a bit, move this up like this, and I have changed the end to 300 because our animation is 300 frames long. So now I'm gonna select this armature, then the sphere. I'm gonna press Ctrl P, keep transform. Now if I play my animation, now you can see this is looking really nice. Click on the armature and then scale Olaf a bit. Nice. Now I'm gonna save my animation. I'm gonna click on my camera. I'm gonna change the viewport perspective to 1, and then I'm gonna click on depth of field. I'm gonna change the focal distance to 5, f-stop to 1.5 or something. Then I'm gonna focus on object. I'm gonna select this, to my Olaf. Now I'm gonna change the materials. So I have uploaded the materials from Blender Kit. Also, if you don't have Blender Kit, you can just upload your textures from the websites. So I'm gonna click on this one and I'm gonna drag and drop it on the sphere. Then I'm gonna type snow. I'm gonna select this one and I'm gonna just drag and drop it like this. If I go to materials, now you can see it's looking nice. So now, as you can see, our blur is too much, so just change the f-stop to 2 and then change the focal length to 10 or maybe 7. Now select all change the focal length to 10, I guess. Then select the armature. Change the f-stop to 10. Now if I zoom into Olaf, he is not really clear. So just change the focus distance to 6 meters or maybe 12 or 15. Select that armature, change the f-stop to 20 or 25, and yeah, now it's nice. Now if you play your animation, it's looking really nice. Now let's do the lightning. First go to cycles, select your GPU, turn on the denoiser and just put the max samples to 50 for now. Now you can see the lightning is nice from this house. So I'm gonna press Shift A, I'm gonna go to light and I'm gonna add an area light, and then I'm gonna move this in the Z axis, and my sister is dancing behind me. Now I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna change the color of the word lightning. Firstly, I'm gonna cross this, I'm gonna click on new, I'm gonna go over here. Now you can see if I scroll up, I can see many options, but I'm gonna click on sky texture, and now you can see it's looking nice. Then I'm gonna change the sun's rotation to -90, and then I'm gonna change the strength to 0.2. Then I'm gonna change the evaluation to 20, and as you can see our lightning is looking nice. So if you don't want your background to look like this, so just go over to ray visibility and just turn off camera. Now we can see the lightning's effect, but we could not see that effect in the background. So it's looking nice. And if you want the background of the forest, you can just download it from the Google, and then you can place it over here. Render setting is left, so go over here. I'm gonna change the render max samples to 100. I'm gonna change the color management to AJX and then medium high contrast. Change the exposure and the gamma. Then save this, turn on the motion blur, and then change the shutter to 0.17. Go over here, change the file format to FFmpeg. Go to encoding, change the output quality to high, real time, and then change the container to MPEG-4. Then select the folder you want your animation to render, name it, accept, and yeah, you've got yourself a nice settings and a nice scene. You can add anything you want. You can even change stuff like trees, house or your character, but I like the snow scene. You can do a spring scene or an autumn scene, but I hope you learned something from this tutorial. If you didn't understand anything, comment down below. I will try to reply to it as soon as I can. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Goodbye.